You are the one destroying your life. And you have to accept that first. I'm the one that's fucking up right now. I'm the one that needs to change. And really, it's the vices. Vices are the thing that people can't get away from because it's a way of escaping reality, a way of getting comfortable, a way of feeling that you're winning, but you're not. And I want you guys to know that it's all in your control. You know, if you're smoking weed, you can stop that addiction. If you're doing coke, you can stop that addiction. If your problem is alcohol, you can stop that addiction. You are not what's destroying you unless you accept it. The only thing you have to accept is the fact that you are that and it needs to change. Other than that, you are not that. I don't care how many times it takes you to quit. I don't care how many times you have to restart. I don't care if you relapse and you come back and you got to do that shit over and over again. You need to accept the fact that you are not a piece of shit. You are not that drug. You are not that alcohol. You are not a person that wants useless sex, a porn addict. You are not these things. But you have to understand that if you keep taking this route, your life is going to be fucking destroyed. You need to be focused on what you really want. Because I know you. What you really want isn't those fucking drugs. What you really want isn't that alcohol. What you really want is not in that porn addiction, bro. You have to stay focused, okay? And how do we get focused? I encourage you to talk to God. Like in every other video, I encourage you to speak to the man above, because if you're not focused and aligned with what he has set out for you, which is in your purpose, you are going to be confused forever. Your conscience, which is the authentic voice of God, I had to learn that from my mentor. That voice that's speaking to you, it's real. That's God, bro. And whatever it's telling you, whatever it's showing you, whatever you're dreaming about, that's what you need to go accomplish. That's what you need to be a part of. Stop letting people throw you off your track. Stop letting people tell you that you're not something. But most importantly, stop letting yourself get in the way of your dreams. Because you just need to take some accountability. And you need to see why. See why you're destroying your motherfucking life with this shit. You're chasing girls, bro. You're trying to find your next high. But guess what? Nobody gives a fuck about your next high but you. And until you realize that it's stupid, it's never gonna stop for you. You're always gonna be stuck on this shit. But you're not that, bro. You're not that. You know, I've seen my uncles do drugs. I've seen my alcoholic uncles, get in car accidents. You know, the night my uncle died in a car crash, he was drunk. You people don't understand that you cannot fuck with this shit. Pills, you can't fuck with shit like that. You have to let it go, bro. You have to let these vices go. Because you believe that it's making you something, but it's not, bro. And you know there's a little voice in your head, which is God, telling you, man, just put it down. Just put it down. You're more than this. And what I want you to understand is that God gave us this body, bro. God gave us this beautiful creation that we get to wake up and live in each day. Especially if he gives it to us. He gave us this. Take care of it. Show him how grateful you are through taking care of your body, your heart, your mind, and your soul. You have to do these things, man. And if you don't realize it now through this video, one day you will realize it. God will put you in that position where you have no choice but to realize who he is. But if you pass up that opportunity, I don't know what else to tell you. You know, certain people don't want to open their eyes to situations until they're damn near blind. And what do I mean by that? For example, some people don't want to hit the gym until their doctor tells them to hit the gym. Some people don't want to pick up that book until they're fucking drained and they feel that they're just stupid and everyone else is ahead of them. Some people don't want to self-reflect or look back at the things they've done wrong until they had that just one big fuck up that caused everyone a problem. Get on point right now, bro. Because the sooner you start working on yourself and improving, the sooner you get to be the man that you've always needed. The sooner you get to be aligned with your purpose. The sooner you get to be that stronger version of you, that wiser version of you, the more intelligent version of you, the sooner that you get to be the more optimistic version of you, you have to go do this shit, man. And nobody's gonna tell you this. Nobody is going to break it down to you like this. It sucks staying in the same position. But if you're in the same position with vices, you're actually destroying yourself even more. Guess what? Each path sucks. But when you're indulging in these vices and you're not aligned with God and your purpose, you're gonna feel like you're on the road to heaven. Because everything that you do makes you feel comfortable. It makes you feel like the best version of yourself because you're getting this fucking high, or you're sleeping with this girl, or you're jacking off to some fucking porn. It's like, bro, that's not what life is about, and it makes you feel so good, and it's not that. It's actually leading you to hell. It's actually leading you to emptiness and having nothing. But if you work towards going to heaven, you work towards success, you work towards being a better version of yourself, that's gonna feel like hell because there's no more fun in that. And yes, there's fun in doing the work, but when you start doing it, it's not gonna feel like the same type of fun. It's not gonna be instant gratification. It's not gonna be running away from the real world and escaping your reality. It's not gonna be that. You gotta break yourself, and you gotta make a promise to yourself that you're not gonna give up. Because this road to success is not fucking easy. You have to tell yourself, this is my goal, this is what needs to change, this is what I need to remove. And you have to stick to that plan every fucking day. And you got to start doing whatever it takes to do that. Because you did whatever it took to go take that drink. You did whatever it took to go sleep with that girl. You did whatever it took to do those drugs. You did whatever it took to go disrespect your people. You did whatever it took to go do those things because it was easy. But now you're gonna be faced with something that's not so easy, because now you're gonna stop doing this bullshit. You're gonna get away from the vices. Everything that's been holding you back, that's what you're about to walk away from, man. That's the season that you're walking into. You may not have even thought about walking away from the drugs or the vices, but today you are. You may not have thought about walking away from the alcohol, but today you are. You gotta get tired of being sick and tired, man. If you feel like shit every single day because you're not indulging in vices, then that's your problem. But I'm here to tell you it can change. Don't allow people to tell you you can't change. And guess what? In this journey of you changing and dropping those vices and getting over bullshit, they're not gonna be there for you. Some people will, maybe. Some people, they're not. And you have to accept that. Improving your life is the best thing you can do, because it's a continuous journey. Nobody thinks about it that way. And some people just say, like, I'm working on myself. No, you're not. No, you're not. What time did you wake up? What book did you read? What did you pray today? Did you hit the gym today? What are you doing to improve your life? Are you focusing on business systems? Are you studying extra hard for school to get that job that you've been wanting since you were a kid? Like, is this the shit that you're doing, or you saying you're working on yourself by taking long car rides and drinking and going out late at night? You're not working on yourself. You're making yourself feel free as if you deserve something. And a lot of times we indulge in our vices because of our ego. Not saying I don't have them, not saying you don't have them, but we need to learn how to drop them, get away from them. But a lot of times we indulge in our vices because of our ego. Oh, I can have that drink, it ain't gonna bother me. Oh, I can skip the gym all week, it's not gonna bother me. Ain't nobody gonna beat me. That's ego, bro. Put that shit down. Put that shit the fuck down and learn. Have that student's mentality and work. That's it. Every time. And I'm not saying there's no room for fun. But if you're really committed to something, you're not even thinking about what's fun. You're not. You're thinking about that goal. You're thinking about how God is giving you the strength, and you're being grateful, and you're just working. And guess what? You're going to get told no. when you have to change something with the drugs, guess what? You're gonna get told no. When you're trying to not log off that porn site, you're gonna get told no. And what do I mean you're gonna get told no? These self-doubts. This right here is gonna tell you it's okay. But the other side is telling you, no, we're done with this. We're creating a better version of ourselves. And guess what? You have the choice. You have to listen, man. You have to fucking listen. And one voice is truly the man above. It is him. It is him. He's speaking through you. He's living through you. And I want you to know you just cannot give up, because winners never quit, quitters never win. If you want something, you'll do whatever it takes to go get that shit. If you really, really fucking want it. You are not your drugs. You are not your alcohol. You are not that porn addict, okay? You're not on pills. You're not shooting heroin. You're good. We don't sleep with useless girls that we don't give a fuck about. We don't do that. We're winners. This is what the fuck we do. We have a purpose. We're warriors. We fight through all the hard times and battles because we have no choice but to stand in the front line and take whatever the fuck is going on and handle that shit and move on to the next, because that's what we were called to do, big dog. We never miss. You know it's love. Keep your fucking head up.